Welcome to House Blood, where strangers are family. Every episode contains graphic content, including but not limited to copious amounts of blood, unnecessary cursing, death of all ages, be they infants or immortals, fantasy drug use, nudity, mentions of sex, and sound effects of various qualities. We cannot stress enough that this is mature content with adult themes. You have been warned. I hope you're ready.
All right. Welcome to House Blood. I'm Gray, your DM and host. We are a D&D 5e podcast currently playing the adventure Hangman Worms of Frostheart. The story follows a group of misfits facing sentient calamities threatening to destroy the world, led by the Genasi army called the Rebirth Bastion. I am joined here today by Mega.
Hello, I am Mega, and I play Eddie, the Otterboy Triton Bastard class. I also play Eddie, as well as any other similarly named characters, much to the DM's chagrin.
I think we have like 6 fucking things called Eddie. Yeah, because we have the captain, the child, we have you, we have the Acolyte, and I feel like there's 2 more somewhere. And check
Well,
my
technically
notes later.
one we named Hetty.
Yep. As well as Nita.
Hi there, Nita here. I play Aaliyah Allblack, the human cleric sorcerer.
Followed by Rakuzan.
Hello, I'm Recusant. I play Mavet Sohan Fidash, the monk druid hybrid who is the sap that holds the party together.
And finally, Moomin.
Hello! My name is Moomin. I play a character that's always on fire and is an alchemist.
Excellent. Rakuzan, can you tell me what the fuck happened last session? Yeah, that's right. Threw it in your ball court, buddy.
So after the last fight of fighting the dragon riders, we interrogated them, got some information, and on our way while we are towing our prisoners that we saved, not prisoners to us, we happened upon an island with a giant battle axe, stone battle axe within it. We see that the storm is cleared up around that area, so we see chanting, a guy floating in the air. We decide to check it out. When we get there, Seer sneaks up and then decides not to be sneaky and strikes a conversation with this Dragonborn who is performing a ritual alongside all these poop monsters and scaleless Dragonborns. So, Nita decides to make a surprise entrance. Things get a little worrisome. Everybody starts coming there, and then we strike a battle where poop monsters and gargoyles and nasty little scaleless dragons are all about everywhere, and we gotta save the day.
Yep. All right, give yourself a 2d10 and make sure you add that to your gold. And I will transition us to the battle map so we can just like hit the ground running here.
Minor correction to the record. Eddie made that choice for Aaliyah.
Why aren't you giving me the correct information? Just tell me if she's okay!
I'll let you see personally.
There you go. Alright.
Imagine if it was in a worse situation. Right, I should change my ways. Let me just make sure that my antique pedestal is not broken. Aaliyah
All right.
breaks it. We'll all die now.
All right. For everyone's knowledge here, or at least for the audience, so I can point it out. The blue circle indicates a potential route that prisoners can be thrown or players can use to escape, should they desire. The only thing I do need to specify here, doing so as a player, the only caveat I'm going to have is it's going to require a essentially a dash action to dedicate your movement to fully running in. Towards prisoners, I'm just going to assume that once you throw them in there, it's a safe enough space where they're not going to be caught in crossfire. The only other thing I need to mention to the audience is one of the prisoners is missing. They have disappeared. All right, let's just hit the ground running here. Just to paint the scene one more time, we're in this temple shrine-esque area. There's a battle axe on this island. There is a fog cloud and darkness swirling about. 10 feet up the wall is our wooden buoy, surrounded by 3 gargoyles and this defecated golem, essentially, or defecated Hulk. It is your turn, Mavet. What do you do?
So I will use my hasted action to dodge.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I take that back. I will make a attack.
I mean, the thing that we discussed before, if you really wanted to be able to dodge, you could just use your full action to dodge and then use your hasted action to make an attack. So then you can still use your bonus action for whatever you want.
Commando.
That's what I meant. So I use my real action to dodge, and then I'm going to use my hasted action to make an attack.
Yep. All right. Go right ahead. Remind me what your astral arms look like as you strike, or attempt to strike this creature.
So as the astral arms attempt to strike this gargoyle, they come out of Mavet's back and sides in a wispy white smoke. And as they go to punch the gargoyle in the face, Mavet loses a little bit of concentration, and it dissipates as it is about to strike the gargoyle.
Okay. Let's see the next attack. Okay.
It's a 20 hit.
Okay. A 20. 20 is a hit. Damage. All right.
Then I will spend a key point and do my flurry of blows.
Okay. Right ahead. Okay. 15 is a hit. You know the AC of the gargoyles is 15. All right, that's 9 damage. Wow. All right. What else would you like to do?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and do my other flurry of blows attack.
Okay. Yeah, we see the woodman on top of this wall really laying down the hurt. What was that, buddy?
It's kind of weird that it doesn't roll it twice or make 2 separate attacks within that thing.
Yeah, don't worry. We're not gonna automate that though. It's easier just do it individually. All right, 23, go right ahead. Okay. Excellent. You see that the creature is almost bloodied. Oh, crumbled. You see that you almost crumbled it.
Oh, thank goodness.
All right, anything else on your turn? I believe that's your full action economy, besides movement.
So with that, with Mavet starting to crumble the gargoyle, he is bolstered with energy and super happy that he's laying down the hurt on these creatures, and he's looking towards the other gargoyles and the poop monster to bring it on.
Okay. Aluya, it's your turn. Like I pointed out with everyone before, you're in a position where you notice that one of the Dragonborn suddenly disappeared. What would you like to do? You're muted, girl. There
Thank
go.
you. I was gonna say
Yeah, no
I am
problem.
not in that position. I can't see shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, valid point. You're blind to shit.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quicken spell Greater Invisibility because
Okay.
there's like a lot of things around me.
Yes.
Oh, Aluya, just so you know, if you're in the fog cloud
Mhm.
and you cast Greater Invisibility on yourself, like, it doesn't really do anything.
Same effect.
Gotcha.
Essentially, they are all blinded right now because
Mhm.
they can't see you in the fog cloud,
Okay. So
but then you can't see them, so, like, attacks are normal. And even if you made yourself invisible, the attacks would still be normal.
Got it. All right. So I'm just gonna save that for now.
Yeah.
So what I will do is I will just fear this guy at disadvantage. And
Straight
then-
roll. He can't see you.
Okay.
Yep. So target the creature. Hover over, press T. Then give me the spear. God. Whew. Starting to get the heebie-jeebies here. Let's see this.
I'm gonna use ability. I just want to attack.
Hmm. 24 is a hit. See that damage.
Ooh, 9.
9 damage.
And then he has to do the.
Yep. The Constitution saving throw and roll damage.
Is it with my blood vial? Does that become an 18 instead of a 17, or is just a whatever you put?
Remind me on the blood vial, is it for sorcerer spells? Sorcerer spell DCs?
Yes.
No, it does not apply to your racial ability.
Okay.
But you know what? Investigate that in the future, and we could have a fun moment where that could apply to your racial ability as well. Because I like that idea. All right,
DC
it's gonna make.
17 Constitution.
Oh, it fails. Let's see it.
Okay, that's 1d12. Yep. Wow, big numbers.
You're number one.
Yeah, let's see that damage.
It's just 1.
Yeah, sorry.
And he has 0 movement speed.
Oh, Jesus. Yep. Brutal. All right.
Going to flip it around again and use my bonus action to hit him again with my spear.
Okay. Yeah, 31. That's a hit.
Okay. Wow!
Oh, wow.
3 times in a row.
Yeah. The creature is bloodied.
And he has to do it again.
Okay. Oh, wait. Isn't it once per turn? I believe that was the caveat that I put in there.
Once per round, yeah.
Yep. Once per round. There we go. Thank God. That's some sandy. All right. Let's see. Anything else on your turn?
Yes, I am going to... I don't know. I guess I'll stay where I am. Sure. I have Spanky with me.
I forgot that was his name. Yeah, we see the little metal robot. All right. If that's the end of your turn, we're going to move on. We're going to go to the gargoyle's turn. It is right next to you. And it is going to attack with a straight roll. Yep. All right. Let's see what we got.
Totally straight, guys.
Yeah. It's not going to attempt to grapple you anymore. The strategy for these creatures were to attempt a grapple and raise, then to do a full-out assault. Bite and claw.
Time for an all-out attack.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, right in my veins. 18 is going to miss. Going in for the claw. Ooh, fucking. And for the final one. Yeah, so that is a 18, 9, and 11. Like, one of them scratches off your armor, the other one, the bite clashes with your armor, the swipes miss you. All right.
Thanks, Dragon
Jellin.
Guy, for your stuff.
Yep. Jellin is here. And she really can't see a lot of shit, so she's gonna hit the things that she can see, unless party says otherwise. She's going to attempt to throw a brine bolt at the flying gargoyle that Eddie was fucking around with, and Eddie should still have the aggro of that thing, because he did massive fucking damage to it. She will assist. Oh, natural 2. She misses. We see like this steaming hot, like scalding water as it just like brushes past and does absolutely nothing. She maintains concentration. You've disabled my dear boy here. I don't believe there's anything he can do. Yep. Okay.
He could always cry.
Good. What's the wording on this? Yep. There's no corpses near him. Can't do that. And for your guys' reference, his state of mind is he does not want to hurt the prisoners because they are still valuable sacrifices. He just needs to deal with the pests first. It is the Dragonborn's turn, and they're just... they've lost the will to live at the moment, being covered or caked in shit and skinned alive. All right. It is the gargoyle to Mavet's west. It is just going to attack with disadvantage because you are dodging. Ooh, I'm glad he did that. Yeah, the bite is missed with the 17. Claws and miss with the 19. Goddamn, they're rolling hot. Ooh, and an 8. There are some real... Like, all those would have been hits if you did not dodge. So, good strategy on you. All right. Is the one to your south. He's going to adopt the same strategy here. Disadvantage. That's an 8. That's an 18. and the 17. Yep. All right, that's the end of.
Man,
his turn.
they're rolling pretty hot with
Yeah,
disadvantage.
They're rolling high. Your dodge strategy, fucking, it's supreme.
Wait, so
Yes, sir.
I'm just gonna say, shouldn't those have been straight rolls from that one since they got flanking on me?
We're gonna move on, but yes, thank you for trying to be honest. They would have been misses anyways. If I would have retracted it, made a straight roll. All right, what the hell is this creature gonna do? Guess it'll move.
I did make a lot of noise.
I was just about to ask if Seer did something to distract this creature because its primary objective would have been Aluya. But if did you interact with it? Did you try attacking it? I can't remember what you did.
I used
with your
gun
last
on
one.
it.
Oh yeah, cast gun. Gotcha. So we're gonna deal with that. Aluya, you can't do anything because you can't see this, right? So it's gonna move, and as it moves, you see that the difficult terrain moves with it. And to the point where Aluya is no longer within difficult terrain.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yep. For your guys' sake, I have a visual on difficult terrain. I will tell you guys when it comes into effect. You guys do not need to see this clusterfuck. It's just easier if I tell you.
Although actually, now I want to see Seer in Yuna's outfit from Final Fantasy X too.
All right.
I would wear that shit proudly.
Weirdly enough, it's within the fog cloud, and you're outside of it by 1 square. So I believe it's making an attack with disadvantage.
Correct.
Yeah, because it's still within heavy obscurement. All right. All right, you're targeted. It is going to do an enveloping slam. You don't want to be inside of this creature. Ooh. Yeah, with a 14, that is not a hit, our dear tank, but it's coming closer, and you just see like just the smell of shit getting stronger and stronger. And underneath the caked mud, you see even the remnants of dragon bone and flesh that wasn't ingested completely. All right, it is this one's turn. Realistically, what is it gonna do here? You're the odd duck. You're the odd gargoyle here. Fuck it, I'm gonna make this easier on myself. It's gonna go after the nearest one, and that'd be. But yeah, no.
I used gun.
No. Oh, yeah, you used gun. I'll give it to you. Eddie, I believe that'll be an attack of opportunity as it tries to leave. One to your south.
Okay, yeah. Then. Well, first we'll see if it actually hits, because it needs to be in that square.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Oh, it changed to green this time.
There you go. Just hover and press T.
Oh, goddamn.
Yep.
I wish the HUDs
Yeah.
could like move to different locations on here, because like some of them are like
you can
in the way.
Yeah, you can adjust them. Like if you want, you can have a one-on-one post session to try to fix that, whatever makes it easier for you.
Oh, that's different. Yeah. Because like we have like the old HUD here, which I don't think works anymore.
The old HUD should work.
It, at the very least, did not respond to me pressing Eldritch Blast.
Okay. I'm just gonna do a test on yours. Don't worry. And I assume you're talking about the black bar. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that black bar thing.
Yep. Yeah, I'm able to do it. You sure you're not accidentally pressing Eddy Blast or something? Or Eddy Port or something like that?
It was Eldritch Blast.
Under the spell category? Yeah, spell category, spell drop down, cantrips.
Like, I am pressing Eldritch Blast.
It is perfectly fine. Just press the attack button. We'll try to figure this out a little bit. For now, just use your character sheet.
Well, actually, even then, the one that you put down, like, it's only giving me spell information. It's not even doing the attack.
No, yeah, I do apologize. I see the attack and damage on my side. Please open up your character sheet and press the attack button for Eldritch Blast.
Oh, come on. Or maybe I just need to refresh.
Yeah.
'Cause nothing wants to work right now.
Okay.
Quick, dude,
'Cause,
dance,
like, I saw like a
everybody.
menu, but of course it's white on yellow, which is the worst thing to, well, not the worst thing, but one of the worst things for me to read.
We just need some ragtime music while we wait for technical difficulties to get past.
Break time difficulties.
Okay, now
Alright.
it's red.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna dwell on it.
Yep.
Okay, now it wants to work.
There you go. All right.
Okay, great.
Okay. With a 21, that is a hit. Do you move back?
No, not immediately, because
Gotcha.
if he moves away immediately, then I can't hit it. That's
Okay.
our second one.
Okay. Yep. Gotcha.
Well, I guess I can move it back 5 feet, and I can still hit it. So 5
Alright.
feet.
Yes, sir. Moves back 5 feet.
A 1 on the
It's-
die. So,
Yeah. Doing some proud damage here. All right.
Then second one.
Okay. 21 is a hit.
For all right, nearly other side of the spectrum
Yep.
for 13 force, and then that one's 10 back.
Okay. It can't go full 10 back because it will hit a wall. It's only hovering 5 feet in the air.
Okay.
Yep. But it hits the wall, and you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna give you a little bit for this 1d6. Just roll me 1d6. Take that as a little bit of fall damage, but again, getting pressed against the goddamn wall.
No one puts Gargi in a corner.
Gargi in a corner. Okay, let's see. He moved 5 feet, and let's see how much movement he has left.
Two.
I don't doubt he could. Yeah, he can definitely make it, but still. Gonna try to go back into position. So 10, 15, and 20. That's a damn good question. Got one person doing a gunshot, one person fucking him up, but it came from an echo. I believe, yeah. I know I've said this multiple times, but I believe I can break up multi-text, so I'm gonna do that. So let me backtrack here. It's gonna try to attack the echo because it's not to intelligence and sees it as a threat. Start with disadvantage. Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. It's an object.
It's an object, but
See it.
it's like you can't see it, and it's not like the object can suffer the blinded condition, so disadvantage. Because it's immune to all conditions.
Yep, sounds good. I like that. Wow, a 19 and a 4. I assume that doesn't hit.
Nope.
Yeah, it's gonna try to do a claw. Nope. It's gonna try to do another claw. Woo! Echo Knight! Fucking tank! Yeah, yeah. We're gonna just move
nothing
on
but
here.
air. Nothing but air. Wait,
Nothing
nothing
but
but air.
Alright. This will be a straight roll. Yeah, straight roll because of flanking and dodge. And he will begin to start attacking you, Mavet. Starting off with a bite.
goody.
Normal. As you guys are hovering above the fog cloud, 10 is a miss. Oh my god. Where's the rocks at? Where's the rocks? That's another 9. Or not 9, but 10. Alright, last claw.
May he without sin
1.
cast the first stone.
Jesus. I wish this throne could cast anything. Fucking hell. We got the last one on the far left here, and yeah, it's seen an opening, a clearing here, and someone, yeah, it's gonna go after the first threat. I can see this gargoyle is gonna come down, hovering above the Dragonborn. Can be 5 feet up. Got it. Yeah, I believe this is where it gets a little iffy. Yeah, it's close enough. The prisoner is prone. It is 5 feet hovering. It is just 2 different squares. So it's going to be hovering a little, or not hovering, but flying a little bit above. And it's going to try to target you, Aluya. Okay. Going for a normal hit because you're no longer... No, hang on, backtrack. That still would have been disadvantage because of darkness. But you're both blinded. Straight roll. Yep. No, I'm doing this right. 21.
Nope.
Yeah, I know it doesn't hit. It's just I'm dead on the inside. Do another normal strike. Yep, 16. Miss. Another one. Oh, wow, 14. That is a miss. It is swiping and trying to bite at you. This stone construct, Aluya. How are you getting out of the way in pure darkness?
I feel like Spanky is guiding me, like bobbing my head out of the way into the direction I need to go.
Okay, I like that.
Actually, I always want to imagine like Spanky is kind of like doing like playing music for you. It's like 1 hop this time, 2 hops this time, 2 crisscross, 2 crisscross.
All right. Double disadvantage. Straight disadvantage here because of the fog cloud and dodging. No, it doesn't have any statistics to it, but that's only from my memory. Oh, wow. Nat 20 and Nat 1. Are you fucking serious? And it will make that Constitution saving throw, buddy. God, I am just going all over the spectrum here. Use your reaction for Halo Spores. Mavet?
Yes, I use my reaction for Halo Spores.
Damn right you do. Ooh. 11. All right. Remind me, it's just static damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna do necrotic.
Okay. How much was it? Oh, it's not static. It's yeah. Okay, got it.
2 necrotic damage.
I didn't see it, but I saw the die roll. Yeah, I believe you. 2 necrotic. All right. Nothing huge, but it's a good start. Okay. That is the end of its turn. It is something else's turn.
I'm
And
just
we
trying to
see
think.
another Dragonborn disappear. Zero, it's your turn.
Ooh. I don't like how they're disappearing.
For your knowledge, look, I know we have a lot of obscurement and shit going on. Just imagine you're hearing a sound. Kind of like a vacuum.
Oh my god.
They're sucking the poop back up.
No, the poop's sucking them up.
Never know. Something could be happening.
Dang it. There goes
But
our
you-
XP.
Yeah, I was gonna say, honestly, you guys really aren't in too much of a position to really investigate, unless you guys want to dedicate some action towards it, whether it be bonus or regular action. But unfortunately, with the obscurement and everything that's going on, it's gonna be hard.
I mean, I'm so curious how the person that doesn't want them to die is feeling, because they're not dead. If they are dead, then this guy that's doing the ritual circle is going to be pretty fucking pissed.
Yeah, that's a hard one. Just because, like, the way, like, the mentality I have at the moment is you guys essentially destroyed the ambitions of an acolyte to a very, like, quote unquote real god, and you kind of made his life come crashing down here, and he wants to take care of the person responsible of doing it. So I'm kind of imagining he's seeing
But
red.
you also literally said at the beginning of this session, though,
Yeah.
that he's trying not to harm the prisoners, and the fact that they're disappearing should probably
good.
upset him more.
Yeah, you know what? That is very good. Once it gets to his turn, I'm going to react to that in some way or fashion.
Fair.
Yep. That's fair
Let's
case.
see. How can I be more of an annoying little shit? I'm just trying to think. It's because they're going to come after me, and I can make it so that I'll have more coming after me. I think the best thing I can do for the moment, I don't think I have Spanky concentrating on anything, do I?
No.
No, I don't recall any spells that you cast recently.
Alright, perfect. 3rd level spell slot. I cast haste on myself. I'm going guns blazing.
Yeah, you're outside of everything. Yep. No obscurement, no nothing. I don't remember the exact wording, but it should be correct. Yeah, you should be able to cast haste on yourself. Go right ahead.
Spanky will
Concentration.
hold the haste.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah. Just expend the spell slot. Remember, you have haste. Don't bother, like, posting it. Main reason why is because I'm just going to apply concentration onto your familiar. It's a weird situation here. There we go. Just remember that you have it.
Fair. Hold on, let's see. I'm
Okay.
trying to make sure my targeting my token.
Yep. And if memory serves, that's a +1 to your AC.
+2 to my AC.
+2. Gotcha. I'll make sure to adjust that.
If you wanted to, you could really just start running around in the poo. But
Start dancing about. But yeah, there goes my action for the spell. What can I do with my bonus action?
Well, you still have an action.
Well, I
'Cause you
do
gain
for
it,
like
yeah.
a weapon.
So I'm gonna take off.
I'm just trying to think of bonus action because I do have that bonus action I would like to use it for.
Yeah.
I will use the bonus action to command Spanky to,
Man Spanky. All right.
in this case, I would say dodge as they
Okay.
sit on Louis's shoulder.
All right. I like that. And again, I imagine it plays into what Aluya and Eddie were saying before about Spanky assisting Aluya with dodging. 1, 2, 1, 2. Anything else on your turn?
All right. And then with my hasted action, with the gentleman's palm pistol,
Yep.
I will aim for, let's see, once per turn. Beautiful.
Yep.
I will aim my palm pistol at the big Uggo.
Okay. Yeah, it's with advantage, and you should get the extra damage along with it if memory serves with the item. Yeah, 'cause
Let me first try to do the shot.
Yeah, because I believe I have it set with sneak attack. All right.
And then advantage, so I'm going to roll
Yep.
that.
Wow.
Natural
Natural
20.
20. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That also means addition once per turn when you hit a target with such an attack. So I do hit it. Oh my god, so that is 44 plus 66.
Whoa.
So let me first roll the regular damage.
Mhm. Yeah, and I believe, remind me, the 66 is the once per round.
One turn. This is the language.
One turn. Yeah, thank you. That was the language.
So that means if I had to
A
shoot
reaction.
someone while they're walking away, then I could use it as
Yep.
a reaction too.
Yeah. Because essentially, this is an assassin's weapon. When you make that one strike, you're fucking making it.
I'm just making sure I got the thing going correctly.
Ooh.
So that's the regular damage
Yep.
before the 66.
Yep. Just go on the dice tray, put in the 66.
Nice.
That would be a total of 41 damage.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, my paranoia is kicking in, and I was just making sure I didn't accidentally apply any damage to you. All right,
So,
28.
off in the corner, Spanky is just like, "This is America. This is America."
Give me a little bit of the flavor on here. You had a pretty quick turn here. You were fairly efficient. What does this look like?
So, let me first see. As you know how palm pistols are, the trigger's based
Yep.
off when you squeeze the trigger.
Yep.
And the first time they shot it, they were like squeezing it slightly. And then this is the one where like, nah, I need some oomph. Pops out ammo, replaces it with a concoction that they just pull out from their pocket,
Oh, hell
shoves
yeah.
it in, and then just aims for the creature, and it just makes it even louder boom.
Yeah. Just hear a crackling boom, like a cannon fire. All right. Anything else on your turn, or are you good with your position?
I am good. I have an AC of 25 now, so
Yep.
But I'm
I
making
did
myself
adjust
a
that on
prime
your character
target.
sheet. Yep.
it does say it. But I'm just saying. So now
Yeah.
creatures are going to come all about me if they don't have a target.
Yep. Yeah. If I hesitate, and no one did major damage to the gargoyle, I will treat you as primary target with such a loud noise. All right. Speaking about that, the exact scenario that I described, major damage or pistol. Why not both? So he swoops down.
To be fair, I don't know if
Yeah.
he would put himself there because that's
what
fog.
the fuck? Yeah. What happened there? Oh, okay. I see what happened. Yeah, the temporary hit points. Thank you for being honest, Eddie. Yep.
No, I thought
Yeah,
I
scared-
cleared it last session, but I guess I didn't.
Scared the shit out of me. I thought I fucked something up on my end. All right. So the bite's going to go towards Seer, then the 2 claws are going to go towards Eddie. It's going to be disadvantage for both. Because he did swoop down into the fog cloud. I'm going to adjust his height to 5 feet. Oh, I didn't mean to add. 5. All right. He's going in for the first bite. Disadvantage. Oofed. 16 is not a hit. Then he's going in for the dickhead that pushed him back so far. Disadvantage. 13 is definitely not a hit. Disadvantage. 3 is not a hit. All right. That's the end of its turn. Eddie, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I guess based on Eddie's perception of everything, like, I guess numerous gargoyles now that are around him, like, are any of them in particular?
Yep, I can give you an estimate here. All right. And one to the south, followed by the one to the west of that, and the one to the north in that order, from weakest to strongest, health-wise.
Oh, wait, say that again, sorry?
The weakest one is to your south, then to the west of that creature, diagonally to you. That's the second weakest. Then to the north is the strongest out of the 3.
Okay.
Yep.
So, because in which case I'll just go ahead and prioritize some targets. Because. Oh, gods.
Yep.
Do.
Yeah, start cleaning house here.
Attempt to.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what the noise I was hearing was.
Pew pew. Yep. With advantage, that is a definite hit.
I guess I forgot. Oh, no, never mind. It's on turn. It's fine.
Yeah.
Like, actually, no, I won't add it to the modifier because. So hitting this one with 12 force and 4 bludgeoning.
Yep, I'll add the 4. Yep, thank you for splitting it up.
Oh, I
that
guess
way.
I can add it because you said that they weren't
Yeah.
resistant to magical bludgeoning. So
Yeah, you can add it, but I do appreciate the caution. Makes it easier on my side. Me too. That's a hit. Ooh.
For another 12 force.
Oh my god. It is crumbling away. It looks like one more good Eddie Blast would be enough to completely destroy this thing.
Yeah, then I'll spend the 2 sorcery points for a quickened.
Okay.
Just keep hitting those 22s, I guess.
Yep. Rolling gold. Still standing. It I believe minimum damage on your next hit should completely destroy it. Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah, I guess a little unfortunate, but
Yeah,
you know,
weighted dice roll.
it happens.
Yep.
Wow.
20. Yeah, I guess 22 is the number of the day. Fucking Christ. Yeah, go right ahead, buddy.
Today's number is 22.
All right. Let's see this. Wow. Yeah,
Ouch.
it's completely
that
dead.
actually hurts to see.
Yep.
Because
So
14 would have been enough to do the first one.
Yep. So as you completely obliterate this creature, we see a milky white steam begin to emanate from it and disappear. All right. There we go.
Gross.
Yep. And I should probably mention towards you, like at this moment in the distance, you hear a moan. All right.
Hey, is like something happening to the prisoners? It's like Eddie says aloud in wonder as he ends his turn.
What trickery are you at? What do you mean? And trying to feel around. No. And he is going to be in a frenzy whenever it gets to his turn. It's Gargoyle's turn. It is no longer flanking. Well, couldn't flank to begin with. Can't see shit. But it is going to try to attack Eddie. Okay. Going off with disadvantage. 1 in 19. I just love my spectrum of rolls. Holy shit.
Just in case if people wanted to like set the mood for these gargoyles.
Yeah. Yep. 17 miss. All right. And yeah, 17. 17's my number of the day. As the end of its turn. It is starting with Mavet's turn on the 4th round. What are you going to do, buddy?
Mavet is going to use his hasted action to take the dodge.
Okay.
Well,
regular
again,
action.
it's
I
main
understand what you're
action.
doing. Yeah.
Yeah, main action to dodge, my hasted action to attack.
Mm-hmm. Yep. A 22 is a hit.
Smoke bros with the 22s.
For 8 damage, and I am going to attack him again.
A 17 is a hit. Okay. Yep.
And then
8
I
damage.
will, of course, use my... If I can find it. I have so many abilities. Flurry of blows.
Okay.
Finally!
Okay. That's a natural 1 for the audience.
And a natural 20 for the audience.
Are you fucking serious? Yep. That's definitely a 20. Let's see that damage. You rolled like shit. Alright. Same position as Eddie. You see that it is falling apart, and one, I'm not sure, a good blow by you. Yeah, no. Average damage from one of your attacks would kill it.
Hey, I'm sure that Mavet's down for a good blow.
Yep.
And with that, I will end my turn.
Wait, was that all of them? All 4? No, 1, 2, 3 more? Yep. I believe so. Yep. Okay, that's the one I missed. All right. If that's the case, moving on to Aluya. Aluya, what are you going to do?
Focusing on one guy where I
Mhm.
think he is, so we're just gonna keep doing that.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Give me butterflies in my stomach. See it?
It's disadvantage or normal? I can't remember.
You're not blinded. It is blinded. You're attacking in obscurement. Fuck, I'm not sure what the interaction would be. Actually, let me.
Wait, what is her current thing?
Oh, she's still in darkness. It's still the same situation. You both can't
Okay,
see shit.
then
Straight roll.
it's straight roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
I keep forgetting about the fucking darkness. Yep. Wow. See it?
Finally.
Okay, I'll make that Constitution saving throw. It is at a third of its health. Okay. Yeah. Constitution. That's a failure. Roll me that d12. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
1
back to
damage.
where we-
Yep, but the thing about this isn't the damage. It's the fact that you're keeping them in one spot. And he is frantically trying to look for the prisoners. He feels ones to the south, to the west, but he just can't find the one to the north or the northeast. And you just stab him in the side of the stomach as he's searching. Anything else on your turn?
Yes. I'm
Oh,
about
sorry,
to-
that was your first attack.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna try and attempt to attack whatever the hell tried to get me when Spanky
Okay.
helped me.
All right. Yeah. Target the one to the north. Hover and T. Thank you.
Okay.
Going to.
Who needs an attack roll besides 22?
Yep. God, I think we're all rolling the same. Yeah, like the same fucking numbers here. I'm rolling 17s. You bastards are rolling.
Well, the funny
22s.
part is the die rolls are different, but the modifiers are making
Yep.
it 22 total.
Yep. Wow. Hang on. Backtrack here. Apologies. Let me move bastard out of the way. Try targeting the gargoyle again, please, and I'll apply that damage.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
no,
I should have seen that coming. That was my bad. All right, 14 damage. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
No, I'm still in a funky spot. I think I know where the prisoners' bodies are around me, but you know, things are kind of swooshing by. I'll stay.
Yep. Okay. This gargoyle's turn right next to you. It is in darkness. I suppose it doesn't have reason not to just move to the left. This time I'm going to be smart enough to move the prisoner so we don't have the same situation before. Both these prisoners are technically underneath the gargoyles, for your knowledge. Just moving it out for convenience sake. And... darkness. Nope. Yeah, it is still in darkness, and it can't see its partner. It's in the proper position, but can't benefit from it, so it's disadvantage. That's fine. All right. The attack. Oh, why did I do straight roll? Hang on, I'll make one more roll here. Yeah, there we go. That's what I like to see. I like to see the swing. 17. That's definitely a miss with a 11. All right. Going in for the claws. Natural 20, natural 18. Holy shit, do I actually have one hit on me?
No, because Spanky's like raising my hand. Shield!
Shield. Fucking hell. All right. That's the case. I will remember that you have, it's 27 AC. I'm not, it's going to attack and miss because I don't believe it can hit you actually. Oh, natural 20. No, hang on. Natural 20. Never say never, as a wise one.
Gotta go in for the 1 in 400 chance, I guess.
Yep. Oh. I gotta grasp at straws here. I'm gonna do it. Yep. 2 natural 20s, come on. Nope. 6. As much.
I mean, if you want to grasp a straw, I mean, you know, after session, you know, you can suck on it whatever you want.
Struggling there, Luya?
It was. I kept trying to click one first little spell slot.
Yep, I know. I saw a whole bunch of spam in my chat. Essentially, like, I can see when you guys change prepared spells or try to get a little too fucky with your stuff so I can keep track of stuff. Or, you know, catch cheating. But you're fine, I know. I know you're an honest girl. Jalen. Can't see shit. Here's a bunch of screaming and strange gunshots within fog and shit. This is a bit of a weirder one. The Hulk
This is America.
Yeah. The Hulk has one square where it's not covered. I'm trying to think if that'd make it a viable target.
If she can see it, she can hit it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just yeah. If it has one exposed square for its size category, then yes, it should be. She should be able to see it. So yeah, she's gonna keep helping with DPS here, or DPR. Okay.
Like, this is a tabletop game, sir. Get that video game lingo out of here.
I've been struggling with that for fucking years. Oh, 24. At least she's rolling high. Let's see. Damage.
2 points higher than everybody else.
Yep. Yep. I said damage. Yep. Yep. Should have been applied. Wow, this creature is nearly dead.
Oh wait, hold on. Is this fire damage? Or
yeah, it's fire
no,
damage.
Brian Bolt. Never mind. It's.
Yeah.
I was just saying, if this was fire, just like imagine like the smell of like burning shit.
Yeah, just imagine that. Yeah, just imagine that. There's steam coming off of it. It doesn't smell good. Chi-Chi Mecha is now panicking as he is. He's gonna spend his action actually making a perception check. Lightly obscured, I believe that's a -5 to a roll for perception.
No, it's just makes it a disadvantage if you're trying to see it.
Yeah.
But if you're trying to listen for it, then that's why you have to roll both die regardless.
Yeah. Okay.
It's only a -5 to your passive.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's where I'm mistaking it. Yeah. Well, he's in a position where he really can't see far, so I'm just gonna go for hearing. This is also useful information to you guys. And as he spends his action scouring about, let me see. One moment. Nope, not that one. There we go. As he listens, he doesn't hear a footstep, doesn't hear a single movement. It beyond the chaos of the scene, and I think that's what's really making him struggle here, is he can't study it by hand. He needs affirmative action. Be affirmative action situation. Your prisoners are restrained. They are disappearing. Make it harder. Make it harder. Yep. Okay. I got it. So I think what he's going to do is he's going to try to minimize losses. And I think he's pulling out his sword and bringing it closer to one of the hostages. You have no idea what he's going to do. But that's he spent his action. All right, it is the gargoyles' turns. It is going to be towards Mavet first. Disadvantage because dodge. Yep. Get out of blind. 16 is miss. Oh, hang on. Let me make absolute sure that you guys can see this. It was a 16. Keep moving forward here. Disadvantage. Oofta toofta 15. Nothing. Natural 20 and a 14. Which makes it 18. That is a miss. All right. It is the gargoyle's turn. It is flanking. Its sight is not obscured since it's 10 feet up, so it will be a straight roll. Gonna go for the bite first, my friend. 20. That is a miss. I think it's just because of haste as well.
Yep.
Yep. Claws. And claws again. Let's see. Ooh. Yep, missing. Things are coming in clutch here. It is the Hulk's turn. It is just going to try to slam at Seer. We see its body raising up, ready to drop down onto her. Disadvantage because its sight is obscured and has no way to circumvent that. That's a natural 1. It misses. We move on. The one to the southwest of Eddie. Nah, it's just gonna attack you. Well, not you. Fucking Eddie. It's gonna attack Eddie.
Yep, glad we clarified that.
Yep. 13. And let's do claws. Double snake eyes.
Double nat ones. Wow.
Yep. Great. There's that. Miss.
Double nat 20s.
Holy shit! On your fucking echo. What is wrong with me? God damn it. In a row. 2 natural ones at disadvantage, then 2 natural 20s. What is this fucking garbage? God is playing with me and he enjoys it. Get rid of your fucking echo. I'm not gonna bother rolling this shit. Oh my fucking
I mean,
God.
you don't have to, because it's only has
I know.
1 hit point.
I know. I'm not even gonna do it to satisfy myself. I'm fine. We're just gonna move them to the side for convenience.
I forget. I just pressed the delete after selecting it, right?
Yeah, don't bother. We're just gonna move them to the side. Once you resummon them, we'll put it back on. All right. I'm crestfallen. We're moving on to the next one. All right, this one is right next to Mavet. It's going in for the claws. It has
I am
advantage from
going to use
flanking
my
and-
reaction to use Halo Spores.
Okay, and disadvantage from dodging, straight roll, and the reaction. I'll make that.
Do the Constitution saving throw first in case it dies.
Okay. Wait, does it trigger on damage or attack?
No, it's on the start of their turn.
Okay. sir. It gave me the worst high. Yeah, it failed. How much? 2? No, 4.
4
or
damage.
5. Yep. 5 damage. Oh, no, yeah, right. 4. Sorry. I was looking at the Constitution saving throw. All right. It is still living somehow, some way. Okay. It is going to go in for the bite. Straight roll. 16, that's a miss. Natural 1. Fuck out of here with that shit. Paid my dues. And that's a 7. All right. As the end of its turn.
It's probably a good thing that we don't do fumbles.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Because that would just add so much, extra time to turns.
Yeah.
I love fumbles. It adds chaos.
Yeah, but when you have a bunch of creatures making a bunch of attack rolls with disadvantage, natural 1s are going to happen a lot, and that just adds a lot of time to a combat.
Okay.
Like, these gargoyles make 3 attacks per turn.
And then for the bite. 2 claws, disadvantage. All right, yep. They all miss. All right. That was towards Aluya. And then we have the Hulk underneath our dear friend Mavet is going to try to slam at you with disadvantage. Ugh. 13. All right.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam.
Someone's turn.
Okay.
Another
Now
prisoner
that I'm
disappears.
fast, I could go boom boom.
Okay.
Pistol at this guy.
Okay.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, faster, faster. Dun, dun. Okay. 25 is a hit.
So this one will take 8 damage.
Yep, 8 damage.
And with my hasted action, because I'm maniac, this is why is I could use this pistol twice.
Oh, hang on. 66.
Um,
Well, it's 3d6 normally.
86, and the key thing is that by the language, I could choose to make it happen or not.
Okay, gotcha.
But I had to use it once.
Let me double check the damage.
Let me double check.
Yeah,
oh,
no,
in
you're
addition,
right.
once per turn, when you hit a
Yep.
target with such an attack, you can.
Yeah, do an extra 3d6. All right. Yep,
To
gotcha.
do
Now,
another
if you get an
shot.
opportunity attack, then you can get that damage twice.
There you
Correct. But let me shoot it one more time
go. Yep.
with my hasted action. Oh, I should have used it.
Yep. It's still standing. Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, I don't know why you'd wait.
I was hoping. I was crit fishing, okay? It's a bad habit
Crit-
of mine.
Crit fishing is not valid.
I know. It's like, I got excited, another nat 20. Oh.
Okay.
But, so basically that 12 misses, so bonus action to Rascal. Alright,
Dodge.
dodge.
Yep. All right. All right. If
I
that's the
can't
end.
see if
Yep, go
I
ahead.
can't see if anyone else is hurt, so I'm just basically blasting the gun for a bit.
I don't believe anyone's taken any damage yet. All right. If that's the end of your turn, we're gonna move on to Eddie. Eddie, what do you do?
So I would like to do more than attack gargoyles, but there's too many gargoyles.
Too many flies.
Well, it's just like one of those frustrating parts of like an element has been introduced that we have no information about whatsoever, and we can't even investigate it at all because
Yep.
it's not feasible. So we're really just kind of like forced into fighting. And we don't actually even know if they're dying or if they're just disappearing.
Yep. Oh, you know what? No, I'm actually going to offer a check to you specifically with advantage because of your herbalism kit. Make me a nature check. Yeah, I keep forgetting. I'll offer you the roll. Yeah. Second. Might be. Get back in the swing of things. All right. All right. One moment, por favor. Oh, I did hear. Yep, thank you. I'll figure that shit out later. With the 17, what's the best way to describe this? How do you describe your blind sight? Just for my knowledge.
Like, I've always described as blind sight. I guess that's related. Is that essentially Eddie has spent his whole life with this, with the connecting himself to the minds of others, that essentially he can tell creatures are there just by hearing like the slight echoes of their thoughts around him.
Yeah. Well, that's really cool. Yeah, for your knowledge, because that there is nothing being left behind. Because I believe you have, was it 5 or 10 feet of blind sight?
10 feet.
Yeah, with 10 feet, with the first prisoner, there is no body. You just see that it just straight disappears. And as this is going along, and 3 of these prisoners have disappeared, you see on the wind, perhaps by smell, you recognize the smell of a particular drug. You would know this as shimmering gold dust. You know it's a primary component in a drug called numb tongue, and it has strange properties. That's the only information I can give you, considering everything that's occurring at the moment. But I thought at the very least that you deserve that, considering your background and how close you are to the events that are occurring.
Eddie's going to pause on that for a moment.
Yep.
Hey, bros. Would you be disappointed at all if I got rid of the fog?
I'm A-okay with this.
I can't see shit, so I don't know.
It doesn't matter to me.
You guys needed it?
Why are we talking?
Because actually, Eddie is going to change tactics. Well, slightly change tactics.
Yep.
He is first going to move down over...
Okay. I assume you're still 5 feet off the ground, or are you actually walking on the ground?
He's still floating.
Okay, yeah, so difficult terrain does not affect you. So please go ahead.
Yeah. So he's going to float over here.
Okay, hang on. As you come close, you will see a figure that is invisible. And I will show the rest of the party what this looks like. It appears to be like a two-faced figure. One side looks like it's burnt and blackened with white hair, and the other side is of a I would say close to olive skin or African descent, a mix between two, perhaps mixed race, with black curly hair on the other side, wearing a noble's outfit. And you see, like, as he's kneeling down, you see he is holding a bag of something, and it shines. And funnily enough, you know what? Because this actually tracks. Make me a history with advantage. I won't offer you the roll. Do it from your sheet. I'll figure that shit out post-session.
Oh, rolling it myself?
Yeah, just roll it yourself. Like, something's wrong with the roller, and I'll figure it out later. Now's not the time. Ooh.
Nice.
Okay. You look at it, and you think to yourself, huh. Those clothes are a little familiar. Like, very familiar. And then you go over the wardrobe in your house, and you think to yourself, hey, is that one of the suits that my dad and mom picked out for me? And it kind of occurs to you that this individual has been in your house. And as you think back even a little bit farther, you do recall somebody stalking you. Things are coming together, and you think to yourself, is this Pesk?
Just like blinks. You know what? New strategy. Eddie is going to use Firebolt on his bag.
Oh! I love that. All right. No, I like that. That's really cool.
I don't know what the AC of the bag would be.
We're going to treat it like 10. It's a simple bag.
Oh.
Just target.
Go back
Yeah.
to spells.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, just target Pesk, regardless what you roll. I'm just gonna treat 10 as a hit. Hang on. No. Before you do anything, because I'm taking a new philosophy as a DM here. I'm gonna let the history roll here, and I think this would be better for an insight check. I know I'm having you make a lot of checks within 6 seconds, but in this in particular, I feel like you deserve at least a check before you move on here.
You said roll insight?
Yeah, insight, and with advantage because you rolled high with your previous history check. So we're gonna keep that shit rolling. Okay. That's good. So with a 18, what I can tell you is he's being very gentle with the prisoners as he's applying this powder. And you see his glance occasionally looking towards Seer, a little bit of a sneer and a deep breath, shake of the head. And I would even say so much as, yeah, like perhaps even beyond body language, the insight check would extend to him just saying, just one favor. Pay one favor, and you're even. And you're even. It appears you have an ally trying to assist with your situation here. Each person that is disappearing is going towards your total of people that are saved. And again, that's why I kind of reined it in here, because I really did want you to destroy the big, but I'd feel a little disgusting not providing all the information here, or at least attempting to make it available to you.
I mean, it is still appreciated considering the last time
Yeah.
we were with Pesk, he was kind of not great with us.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't want to fuck you guys over here. Like this, you're making actions, you're moving around, and this is just available to you. It appears that the changeling is assisting you this one time. He does not like you guys, but he hates it more being in someone's debt.
All right, then, in which case, Eddie is slightly changing tactics again.
Yep.
Well, really going back to the first tactic, which was, you know what? He'll move over here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is good for what he would want to have happen.
Yep. Let me get rid of the templates here. You are within the darkness. I'm sure you're aware of that, but it doesn't affect you. Let's see. Measurements. And let's take this shit off.
Is it dark in here? I can't tell in all this fog.
Wait, hang on. Just to make sure, you did drop the fog, correct?
It's like, no, it's no longer. I was going to drop it after I had moved, but then all those rolls happened.
Yeah, okay.
So
yeah,
I actually have no
apologize,
reason to drop the fog.
Okay.
Because I was going to drop the fog in response to doing something else, but now that I don't have to do that thing.
Yep. It's good. The fog is still up. Chi-Chi Mecha is still within the fog itself.
So, yeah, and then he's. Sorry, a lot happened in that span.
Yeah,
by the way,
I
how
know.
is he looking?
appreciate
Ultimately, like health wise.
He's at a third of his health.
Oh, geez.
Yep. Serious damage.
I wonder if it will be worth it taking him out now, or at least attempting to.
It appears everything in this combat is tied to him. It could have a significant effect if you were to take him out.
Yeah, you know, I'll target him. It's okay. Targeted. Do. I had to keep flipping through the.
Yep.
Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo. Or I should be saying poo 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 poo
27.
poo poo poo.
Okay.
I would assume then like 27 hits.
Yep. Absolutely hit.
Since it'll be revealed the minute I hit him, he's not like resistant to bludgeoning damage, is he?
Nope. He is not resistant to magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay, then I'll just throw in the modifier.
Sir?
That's what my weapon does. Bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, but it's magical.
Yep.
All right.
So 11 damage. It's a second attack.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God. Little pit in my stomach. 20? Let's see. Yep, 6 damage.
Then I'll use my bonus action again for a quickened.
Okay.
The rolls are getting lower. Does a 19 hit?
Yep, 19 is a hit. Yep, 6. It is on death's door. It appears the next Eddy Blast would finish it. Leave with minimum damage. You have a 5 modifier to your charisma, don't you?
It's actually a 4.
Yeah, okay, there's potential you can't kill it. So let's see. Good old 6 HP. Let's see.
Roll. He's very dead.
I'm sorry to deprive you of the killing blow here, but we need to stop for 1 second. Hang on. Stop the music. Let me do a quick count here. And again, guys, I am very sorry about what I'm going to do next year, but I'm going to stick with my guns. I'm not going to kill my darlings. We're going to get serious here. And I just need to steel myself. Let me do count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gargoyles I count.
They form one giant gargoyle?
No.
Mecha gargoyle.
Bolt the hooks.
Or
we need
sexy
Megazord
gargoyle?
power now.
Okay. Just give
The
me
poo
Depends on the
monsters come
gargoyles.
together, and then the gargoyles start making up different limbs. Go, go, poopy rangers! Do-do-do-do-do.
So just give me a couple seconds to collect my breath here. And I'm just going to need 5 minutes of your guys' time here.
Oh no, not our prisoners.
Our prisoners fuse together to become mecha prisoner.
Gotta feel uncomfortable. All right. Let's see what music fits here. Use suspense.
I mean, he doesn't really have any ongoing rituals going on, and
Nope. I will explain. Okay. As Chi-Chi Mecha falls to the ground, life draining from his body, scent of blood and burnt scales fills the air, mingling with the acrid tang of magic discharged in the battle. The taste of victory lingers on your tongues as we see all of the gargoyles go slump. White mist goes into the air. Each of the hulks begin to dissolve, leaving the desecrated corpses of digested dragons, of just bone and some remnant organs. As the life fades from the Acolyte's eyes, and a palpable sense of dread settles over the shrine courtyard here. A heavy weight presses down on all your chests. The once proud Acolyte lies motionless, his body a testament to the brutality of this fight. Suddenly, a surge of milky white energy emanates from the fallen Acolyte, suffusing with the air, an oppressive aura. The ground trembles beneath your feet as we see the Waiki milk substance channel into Chi-Chi Mecha. Through this lifeless corpse, we see it begin to stand with a broken neck, a voice echoing in all of your minds with a chilling resonance. Water here.
You dare interrupt the sacred rites of the scales?
The dragon's voice booms, its words laden with fury and disdain.
Your hubris knows no bounds. You dare challenge the will of a dragon?
The broken neck of Chichimeca twists further in the wrong direction, cracking and snapping the bone. In the center of his forehead, we see an eye begin to open, staring at all of you.
You know nothing of the sacrifices I made.
Towards Seer and Aluya, this voice sounds familiar. It sounds like Grimmr, and his voice is dripping with disdain.
My Acolyte was preparing to offer himself in service to me, to aid me in battle against Vitondas, and yet you, petty adventurers, saw fit to intervene.
A sense of unease washes over you all as the dragon's gaze pierces through your souls. Its presence looming large and menacing. You feel a chill creeping up your spine, a primal instinct warning you of the danger that lurks within.
You think yourself heroes, but you are nothing more than pests, skiering about beneath the feet of those who truly command power. You have meddled in affairs beyond your comprehension, and now you shall face the consequences.
The dragon's wrath subsides. Replaced is a final and resolute breath coming from Chichimeca, as the dragon channels its remaining power into the fallen Acolyte, infusing him with the souls of his fallen comrades. The Acolyte's body convulses and contorts, his form shifting, twisting, until he emerges anew, transformed into a spectral apparition. Eyes of every hue and shade swirl within the translucent form of an otherworldly amalgamation of power and fury. You watch in awe as the ghostly dragon spreads its wings and takes flight. In the distance, you hear the sound of a deathly wail. As Grimmr lost concentration for all but a few moments in his battle, to all of you through his Acolyte, taking a grievous injury and securing his defeat. So we see in the distance the two dragons, a lightning flash, and one dragon falling, followed by a splash. And at this point, we are going to have a second phase to this combat. All the enemies are gone. I'm going to take them off of initiative. I have their XP written down. For all case and purposes, you guys have defeated these enemies. Although not enough for everyone to level up here. All the enemies are defeated and replaced by this. And things are going to get a little bit weird here. Very special token for this. And I will move our dear friend
Excuse me.
All right. And I will show the audience what this creature looks like. It looks like a Chinese dragon made of translucent ectoplasma with countless floating eyes. And it is at this point, I can tell you guys with your sixth sense that This is a very dangerous foe. It is not impossible defeat. It is extremely, extremely powerful. As we see this apparition standing before you, it is hovering off the ground slightly 5 feet before taking flight. I will add him to initiative, and we'll resume where we left off. Obviously, people probably have questions. Any follow-up questions before we begin going back into initiative here?
If there's still poo on the ground.
There is no poo. I can tell you firmly now that the Hulks have an ability where if they are living, they'll cause difficult terrain within a certain amount of feet. They are defeated, dissolved. It still smells like shit. I'm going to move it back.
And remind me, were the prisoners restrained by chains?
Rope. They are just binded by the hands. Mm-hmm. And before we come up with some very strong strategies, I really do need to reiterate, the primary objective is saving the prisoners. You guys can defeat this creature. I'm just saying escape is always an option if things go south.
So does Mavet see it towering over the fog?
It is a huge creature. I believe it would still be enveloped by the fog, actually. Is that correct?
I mean, how high did you say it flew up in the air?
For now, just to give you the benefit of the doubt, it has not acted yet, so it's just 5 feet off the ground at the moment. But next turn, it will fly.
How tall is it?
It is a huge creature, so I'm going to say 20 feet sounds appropriate for its size category.
It could be anywhere between 15 and 20.
Yeah, so I'm going to say 20.
Well, technically, height is a really weird aspect of D&D as far as like size category, because as I sort of like recently discovered for myself, like the height can kind of like be a bit more flexible. It's more just like when we're talking about like the size categories, it's more of the amount of space it takes up on a grid, because usually on a grid we don't consider too much height stuff unless it's elevation. But yeah, 15 to 20 is probably suitable for a huge creature regardless.
For your knowledge, Eddie, and I'm just going to give this to you because, again, this was abrupt. It popped in your face, and I believe you're the only person that could really see this. You see that the eyes are locking in on each one of your allies. I can give that to you. You made a lot of rolls. It was a very abrupt transformation. It has a goal in mind.
So, yep, I have an idea what that goal could be. But...
Yeah. Just to calm myself down right now, for the audience, the name of this particular creature is called the Effigy of Delgar. And that name might sound a bit familiar to a few people here and there. That was a local god in Drogue Port. Just out of curiosity, would you guys want to take a 5-minute break to discuss strategy or take a moment to evaluate the situation? Or would you prefer just to talk about it above table while we're still going? Like, it's totally up to you guys.
I mean, the problem is we got to see what it's capable of, but go ahead, as you were saying, Eddie.
Well, yeah, it's like I'm trying to think, because... Yeah, because it's literally about to act. I'm not sure if there's like really anything to prepare for. Is the thing. Like, is it going to take its turn, or does it have to like re-roll initiative?
I think what I will say is, for the benefit of doubt during the transformation, it will just use a movement to have people, have a second to respond, get ready, reposition, do attacks. Everyone do their thing. I can confidently say it is going to get up, take flight, then after that is going to take actions as normal.
In which case, I mean, like, we would normally take something resembling a break anyway, so...
Yeah, let's take a moment. Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna go hug my wubby.
Let me put on the boss music. All right, Eddie, it's still your turn.
Well, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, I only have 5 feet of movement left on this turn, so...
Going there would move... Oh, yeah, 5 feet up. Yep. No, it still works. It still works. It's 5 feet off the ground. You're fine.
So, then... Yeah, that will just have to be the end of my turn, because I don't have any other movement left. I used movement to get over to where Pesk was, and then I moved again to, like, so...
You had a very, like, action-packed turn. Like, you did some good shit. Okay. The Effigy of Delger.
Halo spores.
Okay. Please go ahead.
Roll.
I'm not going to bother, as it is immune to necrotic damage.
That's good to find out.
We got a couple things to go through. Don't worry, we'll figure this out. All right. It's going to fly in the air, directly north, but directly upward. It'll go 70 feet up in the air. We see it spiraling into the clouds that are beginning to form, the sky turning black. We see the crackling blue lightning all around. And the dragon looks all around, a majority of its eyes staring towards Aluya and then towards Eddie. Mavet, it's your turn. What do you do?
So, Mavet is going to... Hold. See if I can do this. Trying to get there. It's going to be fun to get over there. Okay. Use 20.
All right. Is it my understanding that you're planning to escape?
No, my understanding is I am going to shove Aluya out of the way so we can get these people to safety. And then escape.
Oh, wait, are you, like, trying to drag Aluya with you?
No, I'm going to shove her out of the way. She's a strong woman, and get these scaleless dragons into that circle.
Yeah, I see. You're trying to, move her out of the way, take her place so you can start throwing people in. Don't treat any of the blue circle itself, just treat as an entire opening. There is no walls there. Just ignore any walls that you see. I need to make that very clear. If you have any questions about that environment, go right ahead. Most of it lines up, but there are a few differences. Obviously, I can't get a fucking battle map for a giant battle axe. But you are 10 feet up on the wall. Are you jumping down? I assume it doesn't matter with your slow fall.
Yeah, I'm jumping down.
I can't remember. Is slow fall just a passive effect?
It uses a reaction.
Do you use your reaction for it?
I'll just take the damage.
D6?
Well, the thing is, if you take the
go ahead.
damage, then you fall prone, and you need to use half your movement to stand up.
Yeah.
You're right. I will climb down 10 feet.
Okay.
Well, you only really need to climb down 5 feet, and then drop down, so that way you're only using 5 feet extra movement.
Yep.
So I'm using 5 extra movement.
Before we get too crazy here, because it's just a little bit crowded, I'm gonna do something for our convenience here. I'm gonna mark down where the dragon is, and I'm going to move his token out of the way. He is in that red square right there. That's just ease of my movement so I can interact with everything.
About 70 feet up in the air.
Yeah, 70 feet up in the air. That red square is exactly its position. Move underneath it.
20.
Shadows overcast above you.
So can I use a use object action to untie them?
I'll need
If
to
it's
check.
rope.
Yeah, I'll need to check, but we'll use your item interaction. I'm not going to take away your action.
I mean, being real, since they're using ropes, and since they would theoretically have turns, if you have a blade on you, you could probably just make a number of attacks to break the ropes.
I don't.
Yep. But again, when they're unrestrained on their turn, they will try to run, but they all share the same initiative. Keep that in mind. I'm not going to spread it across the board here. What do you do?
Oh, yeah. So with haste, I can use an object action. So would that be able to untie them?
Well, you could use a item interaction regardless. I need to check from you. Again, let me double check my roller. I'll give it one more shot here. I'll try to give you a roll. And I assume you're just untying it, so that'd just be a dexterity. Dexterity sleight of hand. Or sorry, intelligence sleight of hand. There we go. Yeah, apparently it's working now. What the fuck? All right, cool beans. Worry about it.
Oh, to be clear, unless
sir.
I'm misremembering, it's
Yes, sir.
intelligence to tie a knot, but it's sleight of hand to untie the knot.
Right hand. He still passes, but I will keep that in mind. Thank you. You target the one that you're untying. I know which one. Yep, gotcha. He's untied. I will take off the restrained condition from him. If you so desire, you can use your action to untie another person.
Okay, Mavet is going to untie the other one to his left.
Yep, and I will offer you the roll. It will be just a sleight of hand. Sleight of hand dexterity. No dice. It's a nasty fucking knot. What do you do?
All right, then Mavet is going to use his. So you said I treat that as my free item interaction, and then I use an action for it, and then I can use my hasted action for it.
A hasted action, is that just reserved for attack? Remind me.
No, dash, disengage, hide, attack, or use an object.
Yep, you can use
It
it.
just often gets used for an attack.
Gotcha. Yeah. If it has the item interaction, you may do so.
Alright, I'm gonna try to untie him to the south.
Yeah. All right, one to the south. I will offer you the same roll here. Fuck, I feel like I'm gonna get an ulcer here. Natural 1? No. Apologize. You freed one prisoner.
Alright.
What do you do? I believe that's your entire action economy besides bonus.
No, because, yeah, I got bonus. I'm gonna see what I wanted to do, if I can do anything with it to help them.
Yep.
You really gotta carry more weapons on you, buddy.
Yeah, hang on. Back.
My fists are a weapon.
Backtrack. Because you did use your reaction to do the spores. But no, then it got your turn. Never mind. Keep going on. Sorry. Forgot that refreshed. Pardon me. What were you gonna do?
I know. I'm sorry. I didn't think it would get this
I know.
far.
Yeah. Please take your time. Things are going to change on the next round, or at least the end of this round.
I don't think there's anything I could do with my bonus action.
Okay.
It actually
so-
might be worth it to use patient defense here. I don't know for certain, but it might be worth it.
I will go ahead and get out of the box.
For your knowledge, I'm just gonna telegraph this. As you guys look at the dragon that's blotting out the sun, you begin to see what looks to be souls forming around in its mouth, and it is just breathing in deeply. It looks like it's gonna be fucking huge.
I look over towards Eddie and tell him it might be time to run. And I am going to go inside.
You're jumping into the shaft?
Yep, I think it's gonna blow fire down and try to melt everyone, or souls down.
I did say before it'd take a action, essentially a dash action, to fully envelop yourself in there. You do understand that,
Okay,
correct?
then I'll do patient defense, or the dash through my bonus action.
Yeah, I'm just saying when it gets on your turn, you can exit the battle map. It's just going to cost you a dash action. But unfortunately, I'm only allowing the NPCs, the prisoners, to quickly escape when they enter in, for your guys' sake. Okay. Patient defense, please keep me honest about that. Hallelujah. Darkness is beginning to cloud over the island. And again, we see more souls being drawn in as you look around from distant islands. You see like streams of white collecting towards the dragon, and it's getting larger and larger. It looks like its attack is going to be huge.
Okay. Are we running towards the circle or away from the circle to allow these people to come through?
The NPCs, the prisoners, just need to go inside of the circle. They will attempt to do so if they are unrestrained. Or unrestrained. Not restrained.
Although keep in mind, Aluya, that specifically you and I are the targets. Meaning that, say, if you go somewhere else, they might be completely out of the range.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to twin spell haste on myself and Eddie. So we can
Whoa,
all
holy
move.
hell. Nice. Okay. I like that.
Jesus
That-
Christ!
I-
Who isn't hasted?
we got haste around the board, all except Seer. No, even Seer,
No.
shit.
No, Seer.
What? Fucking hell, everyone besides the NPCs.
Alright, hang on, let me just
Hey, you know what? Jalen just forgot haste. It was the damnedest thing. She knocked her head on the way going up the stairs. Oh, fuck.
Hey, give me my sorcery point back. I get one left.
Okay, yeah, I trust you. Just go ahead. Whew.
Sorry, I'm trying
All
to
right,
mark
so you
off
still
my
have your
spells.
hasted action.
Well, I just need to mark off my... Oh. Okay, the last one is the one I do. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, both you guys are hasted. I'm gonna adjust both your ACs. I believe it's a +2, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I will adjust that on your sheet so I don't make that mistake every time I get to your turns. For you, Eddie, it's gonna be 22.
So I have my hasted action and I have my bonus action, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, you do.
My hasted action would be to, like, the dash in, right?
Where are you dashing to?
You could totally dash if you wanted to.
Yeah.
You can dash if you want to. Yeah, like I said, all it requires is a dash action to fully escape the map. If you do so within the circle, I need to specify that.
Right.
Yep.
We got these prisoners, but the guy's focused mostly on 2 of us. It seems like he wants to keep his little precious prisoners either way. And if there's nothing to kill.
No, I'm willing to say this. You are not fighting Chi-Chi Mecha anymore. It does not appear to care for any life. That's why at the very start of both the combats, I really emphasized the prisoners. It does not care if it gets crossfire.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. What do you do?
Thinking.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I know. I'm giving you guys a lot because I really don't want you guys to be in the dark when I do some serious bullshit, but there is going to be some bullshit. I can't hide it.
If I throw one in and then run over here to take cover.
I don't believe there is a place that you can take cover with it being 70 feet up. Unless you create it.
Right, sorry, my dudes.
Yep, that's fine. Like,
I will
value your character's life.
dash in. I've got like a spectral image left behind.
Spectrum? What, like Looney Tunes where there's a fucking dust cloud?
No, literally on the map, I just see two of me.
Yeah. The spectral image is just to indicate your original position in case you need to go back.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
reference
no,
point.
I used my my hasted action to dash in. And
Oh,
I
you
guess
move
they-
in, then dash, correct? Because, like I said, you have to use the dash action within the blue circle.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And just so you're aware, if you do this, you will be off of initiative. You will be no longer a part of this combat. Are you okay with that?
Damn it. Is everybody going in the circle?
So, I will say that what I'm going to do, I'll probably be fine.
Here, because, you know, you're Aluya's priority. What are you doing?
It's here.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yep, we can hear
Yeah.
you. Go ahead.
I was about to say, I'm in this awkward spot where it's like, I could go in the circle, but I'm not going in first. I am, as you guys already know, a healer/doctor person.
And there's a lot of people that's going to get hurt.
Correct. Which is
Naturally.
why, sadly, in my case, I am not going to go till I get all those prisoners escaped or safe.
Okay.
All right. Could I insight check to see?
No,
Sears and
we're not doing this. You guys have been working enough time together to understand each other's strategies, your motives. You guys are a team. I'm not going to throw probability and chance in between your guys' teamwork. Please feel free to talk amongst yourselves.
That's also why I hope
ahead.
someone would grab an NPC and drag them in.
All right, that's what I'll do then.
Okay,
'Cause
no, that's
I'll
fine.
Stay with Dear Seer. Who's this guy?
You want a name? Like, what the fuck?
Let's chuck him in.
Okay. You're aware that this is going to take your action, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just go with Seer.
Okay.
Actually, you could be funny, and like all the Dragonborn names are just like a different words for like dead meat.
Yep.
Like this is Chuck.
Okay. It is restrained. Yeah, I'm just gonna take an action. There's no need for a check here. So and you're sure before we move on.
Yeah,
You're
because
yep,
it would
gotcha.
it would be that's the whole reason why she ran into this place is to make sure Seer's okay.
Yep. All right. Another prisoner in the hole.
And I'm just going to move over here by Seer.
Okay.
No, maybe one over. Hello. Things went
Hi.
bad real quick.
Always does.
I got one in though.
Imagine that your hair is standing on end, like there's a primal instinct of fight or flight.
Okay.
And you guys will need to choose one. Is that the end of your turn?
Just bring on Spank It to me.
Okay. Jalen's turn. Would you like for her to try to make it in the hole, stay away? Like, what do you guys want her to do?
Jelena, dive.
Dive. Okay.
Dive.
She qualifies as an NPC, so if she makes it over there, she will disappear. And are you guys sure?
Yeah, we don't want her to die.
Okay. Yeah.
We were literally here. Well, one of the reasons for coinciding things, escorts.
Yeah. No, that is true. And I know I'm double checking. It's just I don't want to move things too fast here because this is going to be important setup. She goes in, she dives, maintaining concentration. Okay. I'm going to take her off of initiative. All right, it is the Dragonborn's turns. They're going to get the same feeling. It's going to be a high DC, but I'm going to do some checks really quick. Them trying to escape, and I feel like it would be... fuck. It's around their hand, so I could do sleight of hand or I could do acrobatics. I'll do sleight of hand. Oh, it doesn't matter. Dexterity. Dexterity is the important part.
They're able
trying to wiggle.
to stand up. That's the key thing.
Let me clarify. Hands and feet. That's why they're prone on the ground. If I've forgotten to mention the feet, I do apologize. All right, but I'm just gonna make a lot of checks really quick here. I have a DC in mind. It's relatively high considering the fact that they're bounded, but you never know. Okay. How many do I have that are restrained? That's 2. That's 4 and 5. All right. I believe I counted right. Yep, 5. I know it seems clear to you guys, but there's still, like, the ones that disappeared are still on the map for me. Gotta squint a little bit. Okay, that's the second. Third. And fourth. And I'm going from highest to lowest, left to right. Like I always do. Natural 20. The one in the bottom gets free. When you get out of the restrained condition, I believe you regain your movement, don't you?
You do.
Yep, so I'm not going to shortchange you guys. He is going to stand up with half his movement, get over there, and dash. Jumps in like, fuck this shit. Like, it really is fight or flight. You see that they're all cowering, and they feel the need to run away. They gave up the will to live earlier, and this presence is so dominating that their legs are moving without their consent. Towards the one that got freed, same dealio. So you guys have 4 more. The rest are still restrained. It's Pest's turn. Another one disappears. Seer, it's your turn.
All right, since I'm hasted
Or more.
for flavor, my goal is this. I'm simply going to run over at top
Yep.
speeds, grab the 2 prisoners closest to the box, and basically use all my actions to just throw them both into the box. I can do nothing else besides that. Basically, like, I run here
Sounds cool.
first,
Yep, sounds
Grab
cool.
them.
You have 2 actions. Yep.
and then I throw them in.
Yeah. Please flavor it up for me. I'll allow it to happen.
Seer dashes at high speeds, much faster than they are, as they have bellowing heat pop out of their mouth. And they grab one by their arm, the other one they grab possibly with whatever limbs they have on them, maybe a tail, a leg. Literally uncomfortably so at the speed, drag them, and then Seer just stops, making them flick out from their hands, and they just are thrown into the room.
Yeah.
And then my final thing is that I just will stand here, and whatever happens,
Bring yourself back. Yeah, it was just
Okay.
because I know that you have additional movement, additional actions, but I did allow a lot for that, and I'm.
Oh, you're fair.
Yeah, no, wait, hang on. You didn't have to move with the bodies. I retract that. If you made any movement with bodies, dragging them and what have you, I would have done this. Never mind. Please proceed. Again,
Well, all I was gonna do is
Go
just
ahead.
put myself right in front of this guy,
yeah, go ahead. Go right ahead.
and whatever happens that could possibly hurt him, I will take the blow.
Eddie, you see the breath at its zenith. It's giant. Colossal. If anyone's watched One Piece, it's kind of like when Kaido does a breath weapon.
Fantastic.
Yeah. For everyone else's information, motherfucker blew like the top of a mountain off when he got drunk.
In which case, Eddie is going to smoke, let out brief smoke. It's like look up over at the dragon.
Yep.
Yeah, I got time.
Okay.
As he just shouts up, "Hey, dragon dude! Guess who
Roars.
has the book?"
Mother, what? 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 In a million years, would not imagine hearing that.
And then he's going to use his action and his hasted action to dash, meaning a total of 60, 20, 120, 1. Is that 180? Is that right?
Let me see. Yep. Because that'd be 60. Let me look.
If you
Yeah, 60
dash,
normal,
you
then
double
2
your
dashes.
haste
That's another
save
60.
speed?
Yeah, 180.
Yep.
So he's going to fly over here and dive into the water.
Okay.
He's turning this into a big game of Looney Tunes.
All right. Yeah. Move your token. No need for a check. All eyes are focused on you, and the pupils dilate. Yep. Just hang on. Let me get a fucking underwater map while you're doing that shit. All right.
So yeah, it's 45 to get to the water, which means a solid 135 movement into the water.
Yep. Gotcha. If you right-click on your token, you'll notice a little 0 on the top left. Change that to 135 for me, so I can keep track. It's just your elevation.
Wait, where is it located?
If you right-click your token, you'll see a little box with a 0 on it on the top.
Oh,
left.
the top left.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that controls elevation. All right. Oh fuck. All right. See if I even have something here. One moment, Porphyvores. Because I actually do have a lot of maps ready to go. Okay. Get that. Let me see where it springs up. Of course, it's going to go on stream. Okay. For our sakes and purposes, so I don't spend too much time on this, I might even move things along to the map where you guys fought the aerial mounted lanced unit and shit, like last combat that you guys had. So that just has a lot of water and it's easier to navigate. All right. Yeah. End of your turn. Anything else? Bonus action summon Eddie or some shit?
You know what, for the time being, he'll use his bonus action to cast Sanctuary on himself.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. And you're not hiding. You are underwater. That's okay. That's heavy obscurement. Right? Believe so. That sounds right. I'll keep it in the back of my head until convinced otherwise. But you're not hiding.
But I'm also willing to bet that the dude doesn't have a swim speed.
Well, anything on your is that like that sounded like your full action economy?
Oh yeah, that was like action,
Yeah.
hasted action for
Yeah.
180 feet of movement. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
And then bonus action Sanctuary. Yeah, that's my turn.
Yep. Okay. We hear a ear-splitting roar as in everyone's heads you guys hear the book. He has the book. He has the book. We need the book. And it's 70 feet up in the air. I guess diagonally, it'll begin to move downward. All right. Okay, 40 that way. Yep, because it's diagonal. I'll take that off. So still 30 feet up in the air. All right. And yep. He is going to use an additional 40. Not spending any actions. You know this is his full movement now. As he submerges himself 10 feet underneath. And well, how far
unless he
can
has
you
a swim
see?
speed, only 5.
Yep, we're going to talk about that. Well, how far can you see?
How far can I see?
Yes.
My dark vision goes out to 60.
Now I just need to double check one more thing here. Because I believe I'm in the right with this, but can't be too certain. Okay. I guess I need to bounce this off of you because it sounds like this should work, but I'm not entirely sure. This creature is incorporeal and has incorporeal movement. I'm not entirely sure if swimming would impede its movement.
It's like
That's a weird interaction.
unless you've written something specific to it.
Standard incorporeal movement. Nothing special about it.
Well, I mean, even if you go through incorporeal movement, because that really only lets you go through objects. It doesn't really impact how you interact with other forms of terrain.
Okay. No, that's solid. That's a solid judgment. Okay.
And in fact, if we really wanted to be strict about it, a bunch of water, to a certain degree, may as well be like a big object, but swimming lets you pass through it more easily.
Yep. No. Yeah, I'll treat it as is. I believe it's halved movement if you don't have the appropriate speed.
Yep.
Okay.
And additionally, any attacks that you make without a swim speed or using one of the specific kinds of weapons, you make all your attacks with disadvantage.
Okay. Noted. All right.
Well, at least
Wait,
your
well, I was
weapon
going to say,
attack
does that?
spells are
Yeah,
different.
I was just about to say, does that apply to natural weapons?
No, it does apply to natural weapons because
Okay.
that's why I wanted to that's why specifically why I wanted Mavet to get a swim speed, because even though he has unarmed strikes, if he's underwater and making attacks while underwater, they're all at disadvantage.
Noted. Yeah, we're doing this by the books. This sounds appropriate here. Again, it moved 80 feet as a natural action, and trying to think of how I want to proceed here. God damn it. All right, hang on. Okay, let's see. Okay. All right, yep, that settles it. Awesome. It'll do a dash action and half movement, 40 feet. It does not proc off the breath weapon. Yep. All right, that'd be 45 feet. Okay. There is a 90-foot gap between the both of you. All right. I actually kind of want to see this to the conclusion if everyone's willing to bear with us, because I have a feeling that this combat's going to end here shortly. Mavet, it's your turn.
Okay, so my goal was to get in here. I used my dash and stuff.
Yep.
So, am I under the building?
The moment you use your dash, you are outside the combat, and I will take you off of initiative.
Yes, yeah, so I've been off then.
Okay.
With Step of the Wind.
Yep. No longer present. Take you off initiative. Aluya, it's your turn. You see a lot of the prisoners are going down. Can you speak? You're muted. Let's start from the beginning.
Damn it. Okay.
Yep, go ahead.
I'm gonna move up
I am happy that you're muting yourself in between. I do appreciate it.
and chucking this guy in.
You do so. He is off. I believe that is all the prisoners. Congratulations.
Okay. And I'm gonna look to see it. Ready to go in? And then I'm gonna look at Pesk. I guess you too. Let's go.
Well, he's still invisible, unless...
We also don't know if he's there.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Eddie did not share that information. Too much happened within that last 6 seconds.
Yeah. I will hold my dash action for Seer to go in first, and then I'll go do it.
Okay, please move yourself within the circle, and you can hold it. Okay. There are no more Dragonborns on board. You've saved all of them, and I believe that is 2,000 EXP that we'll deal with in a little bit here. Each, not collective. All right. It is someone's turn. As Seer feels a rush of wind next to her. And he nopes the fuck out.
Huh, I must have eaten too much candles.
Seer, it's your turn. It's your turn, Seer.
So above table, we're basically ending it in a sense because Eddie just pulled a fast one on you in a
Yeah.
sense of things. Then above table, can I aid in some way or nah?
Talk above all. Like, what's your plans? What are you intending to do?
Thing is, if combat's not over, I would have just like jump off the area and jump in the water since I could breathe underwater no problem, and then I would just be giving
that's
Eddie aid.
Yeah, that I was gonna say that's tactics amongst the three of you present here. If no one has any objections or wants to follow through with it, I can tell you potential rollings.
I mean, my goal is so I can make my voice heard for 600 feet, everything within 600 feet. So I would be calling out for Fishy to help us move.
You know what? We see the hippocampuses on the shore, and the demented Fishy begins to walk towards the hole. Keep in mind, it doesn't have impressive land speed, so it moves 40 feet. It's going to be a hot second, but it is coming.
No. So I'm yelling out to help use the water, swim around the island wherever they may be.
That is a very specific instruction for a goddamn I'm sorry. You can call it towards you if you want.
Yeah, you said they are pretty smart.
Oh, they're super fucking smart. You're just you can be heard. All right. Fuck.
Except
Yeah, it can't be heard. Whether they listen or not, that's up to them.
Yeah. No, that's what I'll leave it up to because I don't just want to give it to you, but I don't want to deny you either. So persuasion check. Fuck it. We're gonna do the sad turn. Then after this, yeah,
because I can't see them.
don't worry about it. Just make me a persuasion check. I'll offer you the roll here. But
Can I do intimidation since it's really loud?
yeah, sure. You can absolutely try to intimidate Horsey.
You sent me investigation.
Oh, I didn't mean to. Please get out of that. I'm getting dyslexic as I am having an aneurysm.
What? I have advantage on that.
Roll
With
one
my
more
astral
time.
visage self.
Oh, I apologize. Go ahead. One more roll. Yes, sir. What does this horse look like again?
It is a rotting horse looking on the brink of death with an extra hoof growing out of its neck.
Okay. Mount. Not the proper picture, but it's fine. He is going to be on shore where you last got off. And what was the threat?
We either help Eddie or I turn you into fish sticks.
And what does it sound like when it neighs?
What?
What did you say, Gray?
What does it sound like when it neighs?
I think I decided on nay.
Nay. It does that. And fuck it. I will allow it to be independent once you once we start a new round. I'll roll initiative for it. Keep it easier for myself because you're not going to be commanding it anymore. Dashes. Getting closer and closer. Oh, sorry. Shortchanged. Additional 10 feet. There we go. All right. Seer, apologies. What the fuck are you doing? You hear the splashing of water.
I mean, I gotta back up my boy.
Okay.
Because I believe Eddie could handle things on their own, but I will be the floating safety net. In other words, looks to Luya. Luya looks. I nod. Luya's thinking like I'm agreeing with them until Rascal flies onto Seer's shoulder, and then Seer just basically starts running towards where the water is.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Move your token, and you do swan dive. Hang on. Make me a... Yep, hang on. Let me do some math quick, because... Yeah, I'm gonna make this a little easier for you. Because I did say there was an opening with the battle axe. You can use that as a springboard instead of going over the wall. That's perfectly acceptable. Then, that's still gonna be high up. And in fact, I'm gonna add an additional 10 feet because the battle axe is on an incline. Which doesn't matter, it'd be the same effect if you went over the wall. 10 feet up. Feet up. I believe it's a 20-foot drop. Okay. No, fuck it. Or we're gonna keep things standard here. 10. Keep it 10, because that's how Eddie and the dragon interacted with the water. 10 feet. So we're gonna take a d6 of damage, and could be a little worse. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Because you're jumping near a cliffside. There's jagged rocks. It's just not safe.
Fair enough.
Yep.
I have to wait for the check, though.
Oh, yeah. I apologize. Getting a little nervous here. Let's see. Here.
I mean, as long as I don't roll a 1, I won't, like, die.
Yeah.
And I will flash a genius to turn that into a 12. Falling head first, and then Sierra go like, wait, that's gonna hurt. Flips.
Yeah, just a d6 of damage. I will roll that damage. Standard fall damage. Alright. Alright, please deduct that from your character sheet. What else do you do?
Well, fun fact, I actually can breathe underwater, and I have a swim speed.
Alright.
So I just dive down, possibly so that on my next turn I could also meet up with Eddie. And then I basically will use my bonus action to command Rascal to be prepared to leap towards Eddie. Underwater.
I apologize. I'm looking up some interactions here. One moment. Okay, I'm gonna stick with it. All right, one more time for me, please. Sorry.
Basically, I'm going to use all my actions to kind of like just dive so that if Eddie has a head start, you know? I'm basically trying to get close to Eddie to back him up, but not too close where I get murdered.
Yeah, I need to hear your intentions, your position, and your death.
My intention is to get close enough to Eddie where I could be able to send Rascal over to their shoulder so I could start casting my spells through Rascal.
Maybe you missed this part, but Eddie is 135 feet down.
It's above his token.
No, I didn't forget.
Yeah.
I have haste, so I could go down fast.
All right. This sounds good.
Basically,
tell me the total depth. Total depth of how far you're going, because it's going to be easier to, adjudicate this once we have firm numbers to work with.
sadly, I think the max I could do now is 60 down, so it'd be 70 feet.
70 feet. All right. Please click on your token, and on the right-click your token. On top left, you'll see like a little 0. Put 70 feet for me. Thank you. All right. What else do you do?
As I said, I'm going to really burn most of my movement to try to get to Eddie. So I'm going to have a bonus action where I say once I'm close enough to Eddie, Rascal will fly towards Eddie and land on their shoulder.
Yeah. You're planning to ready. Yeah. I don't believe you can. Sorry,
well,
you're
no, I'm
readying
saying more like it doesn't have the movement to get there.
Yeah.
Oh, right. It's a flying creature, isn't it? Not a swimming creature.
So like it would be at like at I think it's difficult terrain. If it's not difficult terrain, it's half movement regardless.
We're gonna treat it as half movement. Yeah. And,
well, sounds like I had to get...
Yeah.
I'm sticking to the plan a bit because even if I can't use Rascal to touch Eddie in this case, it'd be this situation of like whatever. If I'm close to Eddie and he's like getting ripped apart, I at least can heal him and back him up still.
For both of your knowledge, as you guys are diving deep with your particular position, you see what looks to be bright blue veins going across the ocean floor.
Is Eddie already familiar with these veins, or is this the first
Yeah.
time he's ever seen anything like this?
Oh, well, yeah, first time you've seen anything like this, but again, it's been the object of this entire travel. These are the tidewind channels.
Oh, those ones.
Yep. Imagine the shit from Nemo with turtles.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. If that's the end of your turns here.
Correct.
Okay. B, it's your turn.
All right, so I am in fact committing to this.
Yes, sir.
We're Looney Tuning this. Looney Tuning this shit.
All right.
Actually, I gotta zoom out. Let's see. Actually, really quick, is this a solidly built island? Like, is it like adhered to the ocean floor, or is it one of those like floating kind of islands?
It's a floating island, and you see the shaft of the battle axe acting as an anchor.
Okay.
And you see it goes down, down, down until the very end of the shaft pierces one of the veins. Are you muted at all, or are you just thinking?
I'm sorry, me?
No, I'm talking to Mega. Because he went awfully silent after asking about the battle axe. I'm not sure if his shit fucked up on him. Or unless he had to, like, dip really quick. Okay. Yeah, his shit's fucking up with him. Yeah, we'll just give it a second here. Thank you both for being a little patient for me. I'm fairly certain we'll reach a resolution here soon. The last thing I heard was the shaft going through the vein. And I still can't hear you. Is this just a good point for us to leave off on if we're having some technical difficulties here? Okay, thank God.
For some reason, my internet connection pooped, but then I came back.
No problem. Yep, no problem.
Anyways, if you heard me say anything, or if you said anything in response to something I said, I did not hear it.
Yeah, the last thing I heard, shaft through the vein. You didn't miss anything. Shaft through the vein. That's the last thing I heard from you. So what's going on?
Well, I was mostly just like, first thing I was asking was if it was a solidly built shaft, like not cracked in any way, shape, or form.
That's the strange part. Yes, it is solid, but you did see that damage near the shrine. It just from a cursory glance, you haven't really seen this material before. But it seems solid enough to be used as a weapon.
Oh God. But anyway, not gonna focus on that right now. But yeah, essentially, if I am going to in fact Looney Tunes this.
Yep.
The first thing I'm going to do, because granted, I am making some assumptions in my own brain here.
Yeah, please just lay it down to me, and I'll let you know if it's within a reason.
Yeah, so essentially, how I'm thinking is that even in the worst case scenario of this creature having access to true sight, it's like that vision can only go out to a certain amount of distance. So, my figure here is that Eddie would actually go about the extra 30 feet down to be at 120, then use fog cloud in order to obscure where he is in that moment, and then start moving in a direction that the dragon would have to guess.
Okay. Okay. Just because I don't want to give you too much information, Yeah, no. We're not even going to bother with
Well,
check.
again, that's
yeah.
that's just me doing
assumptions.
experimentation.
Yep. Experiment. You are correct. You are correct. Yep.
It's like, but the fact of the matter is, I've never seen a creature with more than 120 feet of anything except for Twilight clerics who give themselves 300 feet of dark vision, but that's an anomaly.
Yep. Okay. So just to clarify, your def is at 120. You cast fog cloud, then you move. Is that correct?
It's like, like casting fog cloud specifically so that it is still an obscuring force, but since he now can't detect where I actually am beyond the 120 foot mark, so I guess technically 125 feet for clarity. So then he can't actually track my movement as I basically did like a Squid Ink sort of thing.
Yep.
Okay. And then Eddie would after that 30, this will be hard to show on this map.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm just assuming you're underneath it. It's perfectly fine.
Because then, since this is a floating island.
Yep.
Oh, God. Sorry, the white text actually is kind of like to my detriment here.
Yeah, it says 35.
Okay, it is calculating how I want it to.
Yeah.
Doing this on a map was a mistake.
If there's a certain amount of distance, I can tell you when you hit it. Like just tell me a number, pull it out, and I can guide you quick, just to expedite things here.
Okay, yeah. Basically, I would be moving 95 feet.
Yep.
Northeast.
Okay. Start dragging your ruler. I'll tell you when you hit 95. Or not your ruler. Well, moving your token, I should say. Start moving your token. I'll tell you when you hit it. Okay. Right. Oh, perfect. Oh, almost right here. Back. Just a little bit more. Sorry, one more. One more back. And yep, 95. There you go. Let go.
All right. As far as the world is concerned, Eddie is still underwater.
Yes. Anything else on your turn?
That will be it. That would have to move that far would have required, because as I said, I cast Frost Cloud. That was an action, but then I still have a hasted action, which can be a dash to 120 feet.
Okay. All right.
So that'll be it.
It is this creature's turn. Remind me of the depth one more time. It was 120 feet down. Is that correct?
He is now 125 feet down. I corrected because I wanted to make sure I was actually outside of the typical 120 foot true sight thing that creatures tend to get.
Yep. And just to make sure with these calculations, you were aware that it was 45 feet underneath the water, correct?
It couldn't have made it 45 feet.
It used a dash action at half movement.
Yeah, it had to dash in order to even get to the bare minimum surface.
It moved 80 feet total.
It started at 70 feet.
Yep, diagonally going down.
And then you said it moved 40, and then it dashed to use another 40.
It moved.
I don't see how it dashed again.
It has a full movement of 80 feet. It moved 70 feet diagonally.
Oh, I thought you said it stopped at 40.
No. I said that it moved its full movement. It went 5 feet underneath the water, then went 40 feet down for a total of 45. I have it right above the creature.
Of course, it's white text.
Yeah. It's
anyways,
fine
I
if we
did-
need to rearrange a couple things. Like if you need to move a little bit more back to make this work, we can still make this work. I'm certain you have the movement to.
All right, I used
this
35, so then that would have. So bring me back 10 feet.
Okay. Yes, sir. All right. Experiment's still going off. It's outside of the usual 120 that most creatures have. Let's see if this affects it. All right. We imagine underwater, we see a lot of bubbles, darkness, blue, and as it comes close to the fog cloud, we see its smile begin to curl. It will go. Okay. Yeah, just to make this easier for myself, it will go within 90 feet of where the fog cloud is. Okay. Because tell me the def one more time with the fog cloud.
The fog cloud would have basically appeared right where like Eddie was before he dashed out.
Yeah.
So at the 125 mark.
125. Yep. Down. All right. I think a regular movement would bring change. All right, so goes down 80 feet. It goes down to, well, not 800, Jesus. Goes down to 85 feet. The fog cloud is 125 feet away. We see as its mouth begins to curl with this white milky substance. The water around it begins to freeze, and it lets out a breath weapon towards the fog cloud, hoping to go for the kill. And your fog cloud is still there. It used its full movement. Next round is going to check to see the results of what it did. You know what? We're nice guys, aren't we? Let's roll that damage really quick. Not gonna tell you the effects. Just go with base damage. As this breath comes out, it does a cone about 90 feet. Because it makes me feel happy. Start off with 34 damage to absolutely nothing. It creates like almost an iceberg, and we hear souls screaming from it. All right. Aluya, what are you doing?
Knowing that Seer had a plan, we gave each other nods. I'm going to still wait here for her if need be. I will position myself closer to the wall in case I have to go over it too.
Okay.
And I'd still wait for her.
All right. Seer, what do you do?
All right, Eddie flew really far away from this creature, correct?
Yep.
Or swam.
But yes.
Swim.
All right, you're 125. All right, so let me do my math for how much movement I could do if I dash and do all these things. So that's 180. So I'd have to go 50 feet down, or 55 feet. And then to match Eddie in distance, I'm trying to not be in the way of Eddie.
Yep.
I'm just making sure I'm moving it. Parallel of Eddie, I basically will dive 55 feet. So I'll fix the depth. And I will also just swim along with Eddie in a sense of like trying to make sure I can match with them if they're Looney Tuning it.
Nay.
In fact,
Anything
I
else on
might
your
even
turn?
go.
Yeah.
Well, I might even go farther than Eddie, but
Do it.
I don't want to keep moving tokens around if we don't need to.
No, go ahead. Positioning's important. Yeah, you don't know what's gonna happen next.
Then I'll use the rest of my movement to be right there.
Okay.
I'm just
Skip
focusing on swimming because then if Eddie does something, I could just keep following him. And then if something goes bad, I can help Eddie. And that'll be the end of my turn with Rascal on my shoulder.
Okay. It is gonna follow orders. We see Fishy beginning to swim with some serious determination, and he is diving, and he dives to the same level as this creature because he does have 100-foot swim speed. He matches its its level and begins to try to attack the dragon, not understanding what peril he might be in.
Oh no, Fishy, no!
That's about right.
That is exactly
She's
what
not
he
a
ordered.
smart fish.
I am following through with this. All right, Eddie, it's your turn. There's a fair amount of distractions happening here. Like, unless you guys want a bit of a play-by-play, are you guys intending to escape or take advantage of the situation?
Well, I mean, like, honestly, strictly because the party is split in half at this point, it's like it would not be in our best interest to go after a boss monster like this divided.
Yeah.
And besides,
Yeah.
Eddie accomplished what he wanted to.
Yeah.
It's like he was basically able to secure all of the prisoners just by GTFOing.
Yeah. It was good.
So first, Eddie will let's see.
Resurface. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
so he will.
The main reason I prefaced with that is because you and Seer do have a telepathic link. You guys can coordinate, and I'm certain you guys have the movements to make a secure escape. Because what it's doing right now is more than likely going to take 2 rounds.
Well, yeah, and just to
definitely
be
Eddie, I could catch up.
Yep.
Oh yeah, no, it's just like, but like just in case, just to be an extra, an extra bit of a shit, on one of those rounds, he is going to use his action to cast Minor Illusion, and Minor Illusion himself, doing that sort of a standstill motion of somebody tapping their foot in the middle of the water.
Leave your fucking token there. I'm gonna deal with that in a second here. But let's quickly. Sorry to expedite things a little bit here, but I really
no,
do
I'm
want
fully
to
aware because people need to get off to places. But that's essentially what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I leave one Minor Illusion of Eddie, doing that, and then uses the 120 feet he has to basically swim all the way back up to the surface, and then on a subsequent round he will just immediately go darting into the axe handle with a shit-eating grin on his face.
Yep. Same with you, Seer. Same with you, Luya.
Yeah, but I won't go until I know Sears.
Correct.
Here.
I would do the same.
I'll remove everyone from initiative, and I can't.
Seer would make
Just really quick, because I love this image, because we're gonna have a few things happen here. First of all, obviously, let's deal with the fucking hippocampus. It's coming up, trying to fuck shit up. And I'll make these attacks at disadvantage here. Okay.
I think Fishy's gonna be eaten.
I feel confident in these rolls. All right.
As you were
13
saying.
is a hit. 13
Oh
is a
my
hit.
god.
It
Hippocampus
does
don't have.
42
Oh.
bite damage.
My god.
And nearly kills it
Hi.
with the first bite. Hang on, we're not done yet. It has multi-attack. Disadvantage.
But wait, there's more.
Yep.
Oh,
And that's a
no.
24.
This
Hang on.
hippocampus is gone.
Yep. Just for your guys' knowledge, just to give you guys a little bit more here. You see that the cold damage going down the body is encasing it, halving its speed. And it just eats it, tears it apart like a fucking shark, consuming the soul. And with a leering smile, it goes close up to the cloud, peeks its head in because it does have a form of sight to see through obscurement. It peeks its head, looking for the frozen corpse, and we have a close-up of its face as all the eyes, thousands of eyes, narrow, then shoot open as it flies all the way up into the air, roaring. You guys down there can hear that fucking roar. And then it sees good old image of Eddie right on the water. And it dives down, and we cut to black as its fucking like jaws maw go through the illusion, down through the ground, just causing an entire like explosion of water. And that's where we're going to end the session for today. Thank you guys so much for joining us. In regards to EXP, because of the way you guys handled that, I will still provide half the EXP of this creature, and if you defeat it in full, I will provide its other half, essentially. All right. And you guys saved all the prisoners. I will give you guys the numbers later, but just log on and do your bookkeeping afterwards. But thank you guys so much. I'm very proud of how you guys handled that. As you guys could see, that's a small bit of its arsenal, and I was very worried about this particular encounter. But like always, you guys managed to surprise me. Thank you guys so much. End it there.
This has been House Common Blood. The intro and outro music is Oh My Dog by Savick, and any other music and sound effects used in the episode are royalty-free. Credits can be found in the episode description. Please review us on whatever podcast listening app you happen to be using, and if you like us, tell other people. Word of mouth is the best way for us to grow. Thank you for joining us. Hope to see you soon.